Hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel again. I am so grateful that you are tuning in again. If you are following me up, wow, fantastic. Thank you for your support. And if you are new, okay, hello, my name is Salvatore. What I do, why I make this channel, you can follow up in the other videos that I made before in the introduction and about the elements. It's because I've written a book about it. But again, I'm not going to get into that. You can find out in the other videos and then you will know exactly what I'm talking about. But I'm not going to make always the videos around the elements. Only if you're interested and you want to know more about and you leave it in a comment, sure, I'll make a new video around that topic. But it's not only about that I'm going to share you my information or my knowledge or my wisdom that I'm getting into from the universe. So I'm so grateful for that because this is how I work. I receive things, and the things that I'm learning, I try to make it in a natural way of being and sharing it with you. Hopefully it resonates and it's gonna get you into a happy state of mind or give you a better way of thinking or whatever. So this is what I'm doing. I try to make you aware about your own situation in life. And because my experience in life is about all these things, different things, that I think, yeah, maybe I can share this topic today. And this topic today is about trust and faith. It's a hard one. Trust and faith and patience. We can talk about these three things because they're always very close, connected with each other. Everything is connected with each other. This is for sure. I'm not going to argue with that. But if we want to have a topic for today, trust, faith, and patience. Woo-hoo. And that's a hard one because we are thinking that we are doing it well. But then we are going into the trap again. Like, how do you trust yourself? Totally. I mean, how do you trust yourself? Do you trust yourself totally in every direction that you're going, every decision that you're making? Is there a belief in your way of being, in your system? Or is it that you think that you have a belief and then someone is telling you something else and shaking you up and you are getting down again and you are doubting about your true being? Is it like that? Then the faith is not that strong, isn't it? And it's not about judging. It's not about that. It's not about saying what is good or what is bad. Every living being has to take their own choice. That's free will, right? And some are very fast in that and going in a fast way in the direction that they need to follow, and others, they are struggling and struggling and struggling, and at a certain moment you are aware enough to wake up and to see what your real purpose is on this Mother Earth, right? Again, every time is about timing, patience. Here it is, that patience, because I got my visions, I got my dreams, I know what I'm going to do in 2025. I know what I'm going to do, and I'm really, really sure about it. But then again, when in 2025? For me, it would be perfect in the spring because it's a lot of things that we are preparing for, and I cannot share it right now. This will be in the future videos. Don't worry, I will share then when everything is aligned and happening for real, in real reality. Now it's only in the imagination, in the vision, and in the creating of manifestation. So now it's only in the universe and in the air happening. But I'm sure in 2025 we will make it down to earth, landing, grounding, and then we can do the rest. But this is what I'm going to say. I believe that. This is my faith. But now my patience have to come. I want to start already, I'm just saying, I just told you, it would be in the spring, hopefully. But I'm not that sure if they're going to give me that moment that I'm hoping for. So again, if the time that you are looking for is there and it still isn't come true, do you lose your belief and your faith, or do you stay in your faith and think, okay, I had the feeling that it would around now, but now you're giving me another time. You know what? I trust you. You will provide me what I need in the right divine moment, right? Do you think like that? Or do you think, damn, I was really hoping that today would be today and now it's not happening? Come on. What are you doing? And then you're losing your belief again because you're getting upset, you're getting angry. Okay, you can do that, but you can do that. You can get angry and a little bit upset because this is a normal way, because you had an experience with something that you really wish for and then it doesn't happen on that certain moment. Yes, it will upset everybody. But then, after that little storm, little wind that you made, are you becoming calm and say, okay, you surprised me again. That was funny. You do what you do. You give me the right moment. I will see it. I will feel it. And then you let it go. This is the belief and faith in one. And the patience. So, that's a hard one. Because again, we really want it already happening. Because my vision that I have and the things that we are creating, it's gonna be big. Because a lot of you people can have something about that. It's not about my only way of life, and no, sure, it's my life that I'm gonna made in and that I'm gonna take care of. But I always say, mi casa es su casa, okay? My house is your house. If I have that location, if I have that place that I'm really, 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 really am praying for, then I can do so much for the kids, for the adults, for you, maybe, who knows? Because it's not because I'm living in Belgium and you're living in another state or another country or another village that we are not connected. Like now YouTube is connecting. I mean, for festivals we going, and for crazy parties we going into the world for having fun, right? So why not for the vision that I'm gonna be preparing and giving you after a couple of months? Because yes, I believe that. Because this is what I'm gonna do. This is why I'm here. My purpose is that vision that I am creating right now, is that some of you can enjoy it. If you are feeling resonating with it and you coming into that place, yeah, I want to share it already, but I cannot do that. But this is how I feel it. I really am sure about that that vision of me. And again, it's not only my vision. A lot of people are working together. We having a tribe of 13. It's called the Salvation Tribe of 13. And we got the spirit guides and the universal spirits, right? The spiritual spirits. Let me tell it like that. The spiritual spirit part. We also have the earthly spirits. And yeah, it's gonna be great. But I am getting away from the topic. But this is my belief and my faith. You see, I see it. And not a lot of people do know exactly what I'm going to do. Just my tribe are aware about it, so they can help me with the same things and writing down what we need to know and to learn from each other. So we have a good, meaningful moment. We are not going to talk about programming. I don't like that word, because programming, this is something we have to push into you, and we don't want to push. We just give you. This is my way of being. I want to give you the opportunity to think for yourself, to feel for yourself. I can give you a topic like now, and maybe you are not resonating, and you just stop looking at it, and you say, nah, not for me. That's good. You don't have to be pushed to follow me up what I'm sharing with you. Why? Who doesn't? You got your own free will. Again, follow your own being. But maybe we are talking about a topic that resonates with you and that you're gonna, after looking this video, you're gonna feel it in, and you're gonna get into your emotions and get into that shadow and demon fight. So you have to push them away to get into that light moment, because this is how it works, okay? It's not about just having a thought and a feeling in your heart and then this is your faith, your belief. No, before you go into that belief, you have to fight to some demons, your thoughts. You don't believe in yourself, not feeling good, not thinking that you're beautiful enough, that you're smart enough. You never feel love in your situation because your parents didn't give you the right attention, whatever. I don't know your circumstances, I don't know your history, but I know that we all have a history, and it could be very, 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 very long time before. It doesn't have to resonate with the life now. Maybe your grandmom or your granddad or before had a trauma and you still have it in your DNA, and that's why you are messed up. So you have to clean up this kind of demons and shadows. And if you're going into that and you are fair and strong enough to take care about it and share it with love, and look at to another perspective, in a clear perspective, with clarity, with knowing that what you want to achieve is love, is a good way of living, is a good way of being, and taking care about your loved ones in a way that nobody else is ever saw before in your family, because you are just stopping that trauma history going into many years. So maybe you are the first one who's stopping it. You see, this is how you need to work on your beliefs and in your faith. And then when you are doing all these kind of things and you are connected with your real heart emotion, your heart will tell you exactly what it believes and what it wants and what it's going into the vision, into the future. And then your faith will be grounded, yes or no, in the patience that you are giving into that. And that's a hard one, I'm telling you, man. I got the same things with my vision. I want to start in the spring. But am I very sure in the spring I can do my opening? I can do my things that I want to do and get into the world, and the world comes to me and we are doing what we are really believe that we will do? I don't know. In my belief, yes, I will. But then the universe will shake it, yes or no, on the springtime. Is it happening, or do they have a better divine timing? Because this is the challenge. And we got two ways it can be coming true. One, my belief in fate was very strong, and I can do it in the spring. I can start my thing, and I'm happy with that. And we're going to do so many beautiful things for kids, adults, and animals, whatever. But we're going to do some beautiful stuff. Or the universe is saying, not in the spring, and the spring is there and it's still not happening. How do I going to feel then? Do I still believe it? Do I still have my faith? Do I going to be a little bit upset and then, okay, surprise me again? You know the best timing, right? So this is how it works, and it's not that easy. But how stronger you believe in that, and how stronger you are grounded in that, how stronger it will become true in a right moment, in the right timing. And this is something that is shaking your belief, yes or no. So I hope for you all that you have already a good experience in the things and the topic that I'm sharing with you. Because, again, I hope you already made your vision true. If it's not, and you still hoping and watching and trying, maybe this resonates with you, and maybe you're thinking about it. Yeah, okay. I have to think about that. I have to feel about that. This is something that's true. Because it is. It is. Okay? First, you need to fight your shadows and not fight. You have to take care about your shadows and demons, because fight is a word. It's not a good resonation, right? It's gonna give you attention. But if you're taking care about your demons and your shadows, that's a better word. I feel that. If you're taking care about it, and you give it love and you give it light and you understand the other perspective, why it happened into your family, then you will get a new clarity, and you get better understanding how to fill it in with love and gratitude. That's a hard one also, but it's possible, because your heart knows exactly what to do. You just have to get that connection with your heart. And I'm not talking it's pumping and it's giving you blood. No, the real connection of knowing and feeling. And you trust it. You trust it. This is the feeling of trust and belief and faith. How do you trust that? And don't be impatient. Again, for me, I wish I already had it all happening right now, and I didn't have to wait till that spring moment, and maybe it isn't and maybe it is. But again, in my life I had a lot of crazy experience, and then when it's not happening on that certain moment that I really was hoping for, there was indeed a better moment when it came later on, becoming true. So again, don't be upset if something is getting into a later state of time or whatever. You just have to, stay in your belief, in your faith, trust. How do you trust yourself? Because I trust myself 200%. Yep. And it's not about that I don't make mistakes in certain moments, but then again, it's a learning moment. So don't look at like mistakes. Don't look at like a hard way of life. There are lessons, there are things that we have to, puzzles that we have to take out, and we can make the complete puzzle finishing touch when we understand, when we have the trust, the belief, the faith, and the patience. So I hope for you all this is a little bit resonating with what I just shared with you. So please like, share, and subscribe, because I want so many more people to see this, and hopefully I can help them with just what I was sharing with you all. I hope it resonated again with you. Leave a comment behind. Maybe I can do so much more. And I wish you a very beautiful, faithful day. So stay in touch. Thank you. And till the next one. Bye-bye.